road is making its way through Indiana farmland.
In a couple of years, import and export goods are going to be zooming through these cornfields. This is going to be Interstate 69, the NAFTA superhighway, and it's going to connect Evansville to the Canadian border in the north and the Mexican border in the south.
The highway's designed to make it easier for companies in all three countries to get their goods to consumers.
Canada is the United States' largest customer. Two-way trade of goods and services with the U.S. was more than $645 billion last year. So the government says it makes sense that the countries have an agreement in place to make things run smoothly.
We think it is critical to the Canadian economy that we have trade with the U.S. We secure access to our market.
U.S. President Barack Obama and Prime Minister Stephen Harper kicked off negotiations toward a perimeter agreement 8 months ago.
The September 11th attacks had thickened the border between us, delaying shipments and increasing costs for goods we sell to one another.
At the core of this friendship is the largest bilateral trading relationship in history.
Coordination still.
So later that day, Prime Minister Harper and President Obama launched a beyond the border set of negotiations.
The United States and Canada are not simply allies, not simply neighbors. We are woven together like perhaps no other two countries in the world.
The goal, to better integrate our shared border to try to ease trade, boost security cooperation, and harmonize refugee standards. And that's pretty much the last anyone's heard of it. The goal was to announce an agreement by this summer. Then the target was a few weeks ago. Now, the target is reported to be mid-November. With so much secrecy around the talks, people are starting to speculate if they could go on indefinitely. Because the longer the delay, the deeper President Obama goes into re-election mode.
Three proud words: made in America.
He's already saying Canadians will be cut out of infrastructure build-outs in America.
Stamped with those three words: made in America. Made in America. That's what we.
And then there's the group hoping to replace him. Republican presidential candidates pandering to the instinct to build walls and protect America first.
We've had a president responsible for this economy for the last 3 years, and he's failed us.
I will turn this country around. We will turn the economy around. We will create jobs.
We worry more about the border between Afghanistan and Pakistan. We need to bring the Guard units home and the units back here so we can have more personnel on our border.
So with the political time clock ticking, the Harper government is pursuing a third way, an ambitious series of free trade negotiations with the European Union this week, but with all these other countries as well in every corner of the world. An insurance policy to ease our trade reliance on America.
The opposition says protectionist measures like those should be shelved before the government signs any perimeter agreement.
I'm saying play your cards smart. I'm saying you don't get suckered into signing something when they're going to whack you with some stuff from the side, and that's exactly what's happening.
Canadians lose out on jobs, the environment, natural resources, and privacy.
There are always going to be some kind of irritant, some kinds of irritant in the bilateral relationship. But
Jason Kenney says Canada can agree to a border deal while at the same time raise concerns about the Buy America provisions.
I think we're capable of walking and chewing gum at the same time.
The United States Congress will never, we repeat never, yield its jurisdiction over trade. And it hasn't and won't.